welcome back to another episode of Rimworld. This is the Vanilla Alpha 17 edition. Um, I want to say a few things before we get started back with our first world that we are putting up on YouTube on the Mr. Blair Plays channel. My microphone is right now is doing some weird stuff, so I'm just going to use the microphone on my headset. And so we are going to go ahead and get started. When we left off, it's been a couple days since I've played. When we left off, I think we were trying to make sure that our base walls were all made out of stone, and so we're going to take a look at that when we get in here. Yes, so we were making all of our walls and then out of stone so that they're a little more fireproof and stronger, and we were also making sure that we were setting up a new kind of funneling system for our enemies so that we could set up some gun turrets. So when this gets built, we're going to just demolish all of this stuff, and we're going to put up some new, oh, those all got put up, cool. Most of them did. Some auto rearm, so that those continue to get rearmed as soon as they are done. We are at 7 villagers, which is colonists, which is very nice. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 bedrooms, but 2 of our colonists are a couple, so they're sleeping in one room. Couple things before I speed it up. I want to make sure that all of our power is set up and connected. And the other thing we might do is we might connect this down just in case our battery goes out. We still have a direct connect. But before I do that, I'm going to go ahead and mine this out, and we can put some walls in here. Actually, don't need these ones. Let's see. I also think we need some wood cut to get the rest of our... Yeah, it looks like we're doing that. Who's assigned to plant cut? It is Sarai, but she's constructing right now, so let's see what she's doing. She is hauling sandstone. Oh, because she's building. Okay. So she has that, and then she's got this wall. Do we have enough sandstone for her? It looks like we do. Which is nice. I'm going to go ahead and start deconstructing all of these walls, at least. All of this stuff. So we can just do a big deconstruct order for all of this whole wall. And then everything in there, and then all of this wall and all of this wall for now. And that's going to give us some more wood too. We might need to put some more people on construct, even though they might not be the best. Oh, we have 3 people doing construction. Christian's resting. Good, we need some more. So we got quite a bit of things ready to go when everybody wakes up. Sarah's probably gonna go to sleep. No, someone's gonna sleep. Hopefully it's gonna finish up the rest, and that way our base will, for the most part, be closed off. There we go. Cool. This tree needs to be cut. So we had enough material for all of it, which is awesome, and now we're going to put in our security over here as well. Okay. We need to make sure that someone is still doing research, so it looks like Christian was. We're going to take him off construction so that he goes back to growing and only doing research, so that we can get our electric smelting up. Before anyone gets hurt, we are going to cut this tree and then finish working on this. Oh, it's working. Okay. Exotic goods trader. And this is, we made that comms council. while back, and this is the big reason why, so that we can go ahead and have, I think it was Christian, but I'm gonna look. Who is good at social? Yes, Christian is gonna go talk to those people, and we're gonna see if we can sell some of our stuff. They have animals, or they have artifoxes. This is our stuff, which we might sell in the future, especially if we get a bunch of wild boars running around. We don't need all of them. We have nutrient components. They're overpriced. We're not gonna buy those. We can sell flake. I'm gonna do that. That was stuff that we got from a prisoner. Wooden bed. This wooden small sculpture we can sell as well. That was out of. Is that out of sandstone? Yes, sandstone. And that's it. I don't think we need to buy any more things. If we start having some people are needing parts, I don't know why we would need a heart, but a liver or any type of bionic stuff, we can start getting that from the exotic goods traders, but that's good for now. So this guy working on, I need you to prioritize working on the wooden door so that we don't cut ourselves trying to get through these traps, which we did in like the first episode. There. Okay, that's fine. See how we're doing food-wise. Looks like we need some more meat, so I'm gonna set up a few more hunting jobs. All these alpacas can be hunted. Make sure we don't have any beavers running around. Okay, good. This can be mined out as well. So we need some more components. And then when this gets done being deconstructed, we can go ahead and put our gun turrets up, which is going to really help us with our defense, because that's one of the biggest things that is going to help us defend it. And it's more importantly for, I think, wild animals when they become maddened and we have an entire pack trying to come into the base. Those gun turrets are really going to help us. Who has tattered apparel? Yates and Samantha. So Samantha's here. I think they're both just armor vests. Yeah, 30% and 46%. Everything else is good. So we're good there. We're almost good here. This capybara can be hunted. We need some muffalo to come so we can start taming some muffalo. Because the end goal really is to have, I guess not end goal, but have more than one civilization or colony set up. So we're here, but if we ever want to send anybody out to scavenge or to go up here and do the journey destination, we are going to need buffalo to carry all of our supplies. Walking straight out in front. Food-wise, I think we're going to be good. We might even want to change one of these, like the potatoes, since we have some potatoes, to something else. We'll work on that later. Oh my goodness. Who's our cook? Yates is our cook. What are you doing, Yates? Sleeping. I guess any of these people can actually butcher. So we're just gonna have someone that's not working. She's deconstructing, hunting. Yates, we're gonna wake them up and just butcher because oh, was bitten to death? What? Okay, we'll get some people together to take care of that. 'Cause that's not good. They have these rods. Okay, we have... How many snakes do we have in our base? Just one. So we're actually going to get a few of our villagers together. Yes. Yes. Christian can. And then look at that. We get them all here, and we are going to... okay. Then we have an alpaca revenge. An alpaca is a actually okay, and Shrike took care of it, which is good. We need Yates to continue to just butcher, so that these animals can all be butchered. And then we need to find burial grounds for all of this stuff, which really stinks because it's just taking up room here. But I guess if we deconstruct this, we'll move this up farther. Perfect. A roof has collapsed. Good thing nobody was underneath it. Alright, and actually we need some more wooden floors for that too, because this tree is gonna maybe give cover to people that are gonna get through here, which would not be okay. So let's go ahead and put a wooden floor here, and we'll just move that around. Okay. Actually, a lot of capybara right there. Making some kibble. Perfect. Uh-oh. Roof has collapsed because it was too far from any support. Was this all roofed? Zone area. Not clear. Clear. Build roof area. All of this. Let's deconstruct that first. Is he okay? Just a net cut. Just a net cut. Where's he at? Is he sleeping? Okay, good. And discretion attending. He's our doctor, right? One of them. Okay, cool. And then we are going to deconstruct this as well, so that we can extend our sandbags up here, and then we'll put a few probably gun turrets like right here, maybe back in this corner. And let's set that up right now. Security, improvised gun turret. I think maybe here. I don't know. If they cut through here, I want them to be able to get kind of hit immediately. So let's just do that. Put two over here, and we'll put two over here for now. Did I put enough space in between there? That'll work. And then the same thing over here. I kind of want, as soon as they walk in here, to get hit with one. Like that. And then I've been told that putting some structure, just some stone walls in there. What do we have? Slate and sandstone, just next to them, is gonna help keep them safe, or keep them safe from blowing up and hurting other people. So we'll see if that's true. And then where's my other one? Right there. And then we'll do the same thing over here. Like this, like this. And let's get our sandbags put up. Security, sandbags, and this is four. So these are going to get hit first, and then we'll have a group of sandbags basically right here for our defense, for our people to stand at. And we'll do the same thing kind of like right here. There. I think that's pretty good. And then we are going to get rid of this. I think we have a lot more sandstone. So what we're going to do is we're just going to go ahead and extend basically to there. And then we'll close this gap and deconstruct all of this stuff. Let's make it so that we don't close ourselves in right away. Jeez, dude. Nope, you're going to butcher. Okay, I think the next thing we need to do is expand our freezer. This is still staying right at 30. Keep everything. I'm going to bring it down a little bit more. Minus 2 more degrees. Minus 2 more. And we are going to kind of just clear most of this out. We're just going to extend this up to here. we don't really have any room for any of this stuff. We need to make that a priority. So mining for Yates is at 1, but they're cooking first. So let's make Wade do it. Since he has passion for it. And he's a 7. So Wade is right here. Cool. He's already starting to mine. Perfect. We have a bulk goods trader, and this might get rid of a lot of our food problem too. So that would be Christian. And good. They want to buy all of our food, which is awesome. So we want to sell all of this rice, potatoes. We don't have a lot of corn, so we'll keep that, and all of these potatoes. And that's good. Still don't have a whole lot of cloth, so we're going to keep all of that. And then we're going to get rid of the skin that we don't have too much of. Chinchilla for sure. And then we're getting a lot of smoke leaf. So let's go ahead and sell that much. And they got plenty of money. And then we're going to sell all of our cloth, or our clothing that's below 50%. Sort of bed we don't need. Alright, is there anything that we do need from them? They have a bunch of animals. Do they have components? Yes, they do. We're gonna buy all of them. I think that's it. So we cleared up a bunch of room. Not a bunch, but enough room in here for other things to be done. Stored. Wade is probably okay, sleeping. Construct all of this since all these walls are built. Okay. In a little bit, I think we're gonna do just a big rehaul of, and then the next thing that we're gonna do is electric cremation. A big rehaul of assignments, or excuse me, their work, because there's a lot of things that aren't getting done. Like plant cut's not getting done, butchering's not getting done, cleaning's not being done, so let's just slow it down. Let's take a look. Doctor, all of this is fine. We really just need one warden, especially since we have one cook. We're just gonna do one hunter, and it's gonna be Shrike, since your job, Yates, is to mainly cook and mine. We have one grower and researcher. You don't need to be on construction anymore. I'd rather you grow first than clean. You don't even need to grow, just clean first. Sarah, yours is construction, and then plant cut, and everything else. I think that's good. It doesn't help that I always assign way too many construction jobs before I get everything else completed, but you're right. So this is done. Actually, we're going to wait for all of this to be lined out first. Looks like we're going to have a lot of... This is awful. We're going to deconstruct it. We're going through a lot of our supplies, which isn't bad. We just have a bunch of room to put stuff, I guess, but... Improvised turret. I think we're missing components. No, we're missing steel. Huh. Going through all of our steel. Which is fine, because there's a bunch of steel out on the map. I thought. Maybe. We have all those components mined. This all steel. I want something a little closer. There we go. This is going to be okay. So we are going to mine all of this. Any other steel that needs to be mined? We also have all of this steel up here. And this is all steel walls and stuff. So we can do a quick deconstruction of all of this. And we'll do the floor once we get the walls down. And all of that. So I got steel a little bit everywhere. And since now we have Wade on kind of mining as his only job, we can Yates, you are still cooking. Let's butcher first. Marriage is on, so we need to put somewhere for a marriage spot. And I think a good spot is going to be right in the middle of our food. Or maybe like right, yeah, right here. Which is good. Whenever you have a marriage, you just, your whole colony is just happy for days, which is great. The other thing I need to do for this is I need to put a switch. So they need to be connected. Power line, we're going to connect these like this. And then we'll put a power switch right there. And then we will connect this right to there. We'll do the same thing over here. These will be connected. We're just going to move this all the way. These will be connected like that, and then we'll put a switch right there. Okay. Perfect. So I'll always have them turned off because then they'll just waste power if they're always on. By doing this, we're gonna be good to go. Furniture structure. We're gonna start making our freezer out of stone. We have a bunch of slate right now, so we'll just use that. We'll just do this for now. Wade, you should be sleeping. Okay. I think he's my only good miner too. I guess he's got passion for it. But Yates is always cooking or butchering, so she's not really ever gonna do any mining. And GJ, what are you doing? Cleaning. Or relaxing socially. Now you're resting. But he did clean, because this whole area is nice and clean. Okay, after electric cremation, I think we're going to go to hospital bed, which we already started, and then we switched, so that we can get these transferred out. Smoke leaf. That's because it was over here, wasn't it? And people aren't making it. Who's crafting? Okay, and you need to be crafting too. Oh, you know what? Yeah, we have this. We moved it and we didn't change this. So now, after we're done making blocks, we should be also deconstruct all of this, and then we're going to extend that stockpile. Because right now, here's our smoke leaf. And cool, electric cremation's done. We're going to go back to hospital bed, and we're going to put our cremation in here. And I kind of want to do it up here and just dig up all of these bodies. Maybe put it down here in the corner. It needs to have a roof, so we'll put... I think it actually just needs to be... We'll do that. So just be our cremation room. And that's going to be under production, I think. Yes, electric crematorium. We can make it out of sandstone. We can make it out of sandstone. No. What do we have? We can make it out of slate. Yes, we can. Put that in there. That's going to bother me. We'll do this. There we go. And then that needs to have, once they put these walls up, then it will be roofed back in, which is going to be good. Deconstruct that. This is poor, which is terrible. Put this in the hospital then. Make the hospital a little more great. And we can deconstruct all of this. Structure. Deconstruct construct all of this. And then we can work on, once this is closed up, then we're going to work on closing this up all the way. So we have one entrance over here, one entrance up here, and that's going to be perfect. Wait, are you mining? Great. So now we're going to have plenty of steel. What is Sarah doing? Oh, and then building. Oh, we have a panther inside our base. We're going to take care of that right now. Yates, come over here. And Samantha, come over here. We're actually going to get 4 people. Okay, just left our base. We're still going to take care of it. Because it only takes one, and then you get a big chance of... Oh, that was easy. Big chance of just one accident, and you're done. We're going to save it real quick. Mad animal. Local wild boar. Where are you at? Nobody's close. Let's turn you to ooze. Ooh, that needs to be hauled. Like ASAP. Where'd that boar go? Oh, it's right here. Everybody else is sleeping. Sarah, we're gonna wake you up. Get him, Sarah. Strike. There we go. Okay, now finish him off, please. Actually, move you up here so Sarah doesn't shoot you. Oh my goodness. Sarah, do not shoot Shrike. Thank you. And oh, that's right inside our base. Perfect. We need to do a big hauling job. We're gonna turn hauling on for everybody because we have a component out here that's about to deteriorate. There's 24 left, and there's 8 of them. Oh my goodness, we got components all over the place. These all about to deteriorate? Yeah. What is going on here? Come over and haul. Oh my goodness. Group of mechanoids from a nearby mechanoid hive, and there is 3 of them. So we are going to just get everybody, except for Shrike. And you need... You're already acting. Okay, good. It's just one. So most likely he will get hurt coming in. I think it's just one. Yes. Going through the traps. Wade, you probably shouldn't be standing there. Christian, you don't need to be in here. We'll get somebody to the spot. And just like that, we are good to go. So health. Dead. These need to be auto-rearmed. These need to all be auto-rearmed. Yep. Alright, now we need to make sure we get, I'm going to get Sarah back out here. No hauling. We need to get all of these. GJ, cloud watching, that's unacceptable. Every female. I think we're about half and half right now. So, you're only hauling 8 in? Is that all you can carry? You're hauling 8 in. These ones down here. Okay, Shrike, you can come. We'll never do hauling. Perfect. We just need to get all these in here. And these guys up here. Okay. We're shaping up here. And we got more animals that are butchering job. I wish I could make... Can I make this a priority over details? I wish I could do that, like, this... Who's getting attacked? Like, that should be a priority over cooking, so that nothing spoils. Extend this real quick. So we have meat just sitting out here, which is not okay. Thank you. Samantha has... Okay, they still have the shields. Okay. We're going to go ahead and put a cut in here, actually, and then we will pick it up right where we left off. Let's pause it.